Hi, I'm Thomas Barnes. I'm a writer-director and I teach directing craft at the New York Film Academy. So another thing I think that a director can provide for actors are the tactile things like props and wardrobe and the set itself, the environment, to do his very best or her very best to create an authentic world for them to act in, which is so much more vivid for an actor than, let's say, working in front of a green screen. I mean, if you have to work in front of a green screen, okay, so be it. But if you've got a real set, it can produce amazing effects. So encourage the actors to interact with tactile things and give them opportunities to do that. There's a very famous story about how Marlon Brando in The Godfather, he's introduced with a little cat that's sitting on his lap and he's sort of stroking the cat. And this is not in the script. Apparently the director, Francis Coppola, had seen this little cat wandering around on the studio lot and grabbed it just before they shot and shoved it in Brando's lap. And Brando, who's famously loved animals, liked the idea. And he could have played it in a very sort of serious and somber way, but you get instead a relaxed man in his own world, and that's Don Corleone. It wasn't the only time that Brando worked with animals very effectively.
I wouldn't have thought you'd be so interested in pigeons.
In On the Waterfront, one of his early, very famous films, he has a love for his pet birds, and he's always on the roof with the pigeons. And there's a lovely scene where he's playing opposite the actress, and he's just holding and petting the pigeon, and something very sweet about him comes out. And it's a scene where he's really trying to get the girl, and I think that the way he holds the pigeon is one of the reasons why she likes him, and the way he lets the pigeon go. Brando, I think, had a particular affinity for working with animals and working them into the scene, but I think these kind of things are things that all actors love to do. And that's an example, I think, of how a prop, or an animal in this case, can give life to a scene, can free up the actors, can tell a story about the characters, just great little detail like that. But also the wardrobe they have is very important. The famous English actor Laurence Olivier always said if he had the right wardrobe, he knew he had the character. But people change when they put the clothes of the character on, whether it's a uniform or whether it's something very formal or informal, but it really informs character. So wardrobe is critical. To me, it's not a kind of casual choice. And size matters. It's not just the style of clothes, it's even the fit of the clothes. I heard that Jude Law, the actor, when they remade Alfie, they chose suits that were all too small, so that the guy was always uncomfortable, that they were like one or two sizes too tight. And so he always felt like he was never able to fully relax in character. So if you're a director, always look for those opportunities. They may not be in the script, but if you see a prop or you have an idea like that, discuss it with the actor. Very often the actors themselves will bring these ideas up. Be open to them if you're a director, because these are the things that might bring the scene to life.